I need you to hear something. Something nobody has ever really explained to you properly about why you keep going back to the thing you said you were done with, to the habit you've tried to break more times than you can count, to the pattern that makes you feel weak every single time it wins again. You are not weak. You were never weak. And by the time this is over, you'll understand why. Inside your brain lives a system so ancient it has kept humans alive for millions of years. Back then, food was rare, safety wasn't guaranteed, survival wasn't easy. So every time something worked, your brain marked it. Food, warmth, connection, and it sent one message: do that again, because your survival depended on it. That signal, the one behind every urge you've ever struggled to control, is called dopamine, and it wasn't designed to make you feel good. It was designed to keep you alive, and for a very long time. That system was perfect, but then the world changed, faster than any brain could keep up with. Now, there's food everywhere, stimulation everywhere, relief everywhere, instant, constant, unlimited. And your brain, the same brain built for survival, has no idea this isn't the same world anymore, so it keeps doing what it was designed to do. It goes back. Think about the last time you picked up your phone at midnight. You didn't need anything, but something pulled you there. One more scroll, one more video, one more minute that turned into 2 hours. That wasn't discipline failing. That was your brain looking for something it thinks you need. Think about the last time you stood in front of the fridge, when you weren't hungry. Something just felt off, and food felt like the answer. That wasn't hunger. That was your brain trying to fix a feeling. Every pattern you keep going back to comes from the same place. Your brain found something that felt like survival, and it remembered, and it keeps sending you back, again and again and again. Not because you're weak, because it's doing exactly what it was built to do. So when you tried to stop and couldn't, you thought it was you, your discipline, your willpower, your character. But it wasn't. You were fighting millions of years of survival wiring. In a world designed to constantly feed it, you were never in a fair fight, and you blamed yourself for losing. That was not your fault. But the moment you understand it, something changes. Because now there's a gap, a moment between the feeling and the action. And in that moment, you're not just reacting anymore, you're choosing. You don't fight this system. You work with it. You redirect it, gently, consistently, without shame. You were never broken. You were never weak. You were a modern human with an ancient brain, trying to survive in a world it was never designed for. So the next time it happens, don't start with shame. Start with understanding. Because a system you understand is a system you can begin to change. Most people spend their whole lives fighting themselves. You don't have to anymore, because now you know what you're really fighting. And knowing is where everything begins. Share this with someone who is still fighting alone.